Right, Mrs. Anderson bought 60 eggs. She used 2/5 of them to bake cakes. She used some eggs to bake cookies, and she had 12 eggs left. How many eggs did she use for baking cookies? Now, we're not, although we've got different things going on, we've got cakes and we've got cookies and things like that, we're not actually comparing anything to anything. We're not told that something is 1/5 of something else or someone had three times, this or that. So I think we only need to draw one bar and then we're going to be dividing it into parts. And the number of parts I'm going to divide it into, I am going to look at this fraction here. Now, remember, fractions are divisions and they tell us how many parts the whole has been divided into. And the denominator tells us that our whole amount has been divided into 5 parts. So I'm going to draw a bar, okay, with 5 parts. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this represents all of the eggs. Okay, and in fact, that's 60 eggs. And I've split it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts because the question is using fifths. So what are we told? She used 2/5 to make cakes. Okay, so that's 1/5, 2/5. So this is cakes. Okay. What else do we know? She used some eggs. Oh, we don't know how many. Some eggs to bake cookies, and she had 12 eggs left. So how many eggs did she use for baking cookies? Okay, right. So at first you might think, oh gosh, what can I figure out? I don't know. It says she used some eggs to bake cookies and then 12 left. What am I supposed to do? Well, but we don't have to worry because we do have a value. We have a value here of 60 and we have equal parts. Okay. And all of these parts are equal, remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we divide 60 by 5, we're going to get a value for each of those parts. Okay, so we've got 60. We need to divide that by 5, which gives us 12. So we know that each of these has a value of 12. Okay, each of these equal parts. And what else do we know? We also know, 12. It says she had 12 eggs left. Okay, so let's say that this is what she had left. She had this is what was left. Which means that when they say she used some eggs to bake cookies, that must be these here. All right, these two here. This is the sum for cookies, which is 2 parts, which is 24. Yeah, 12 times 2 is 24, and that is our answer. That's how many eggs Mrs. Anderson used for baking cookies.